And then maybe if you want to speak a little bit on like what you see the future of and how things are going, just so that we can kind of understand, that process and then what the trajectory is currently of the industry.
Yeah, that's a great question. A great series of questions, and I'm just going to give my opinion. So there's probably some really smart people out there who would give a very different answer to this question. So this is just my opinion based on my experience. In terms of history, I mean, if you go back, let's say 50 years, and you find some car dealer and you say, hey, you need to start offering financing because trust me, in the future, every single car dealership is going to be offering financing. If he was over the age of 50 at the time, he'd probably be like, I'm not doing that. Right. And the reality is that car dealerships today who don't offer financing aren't in business. Right. It's not a thing. And that has to do with what has happened with the cost of cars, right? As the Highway Safety Administration came in, started making more and more laws. You got to have seatbelts, you got to have airbags, you got to have anti-lock brakes, you have all these things. That adds cost. That adds incremental cost all along the way. And so, a car used to be, I don't know, $2,500, right? Yeah. Which at the time, if your average income in the United States is $40,000, $40,000, that's a pretty small percentage of your actual income. Yeah. Today, a car is $50,000 to $80,000. They're expensive. You want to buy a new car, it is so pricey. And as a percentage of the average income, which today I think is around $63,000, it's 80% of your annual income, where it used to be 5 to 10% of your annual income, or 15% based on where you fell.